Everything's downhill at 27. Anyway. Hey guys, so as you can see from the title, like this, I'm speechless. So long story short, the other night I was doing my skincare routine. Y'all know I'm all about the Biologique Recherche. That's all I ever talk about. And I was thinking, like, this is this much, this is that much. And if 2 + 2 = 4 and 5 + 5 = 10, how is my skincare routine $1,400? What? It all started with P50 and then it just snowballed and I just don't know who I am anymore. Who do I think I am? At least I've used up pretty much 50% or more of every product. This one's empty. I have to buy a new one. Duh, you guys know I ride or die for this one. But I figured, hey, $1,400 gone. Half of the products used. Why don't I share with you guys if I think that every single product I'm using right now is worth it? Let's get started. Our first product of the day is going to be my Lay VIP O2 Cream Cleanser. This is my morning cleanser. I don't use this at night. This is going to be, if you use it at night, it would be your second cleanse. This is not going to remove makeup very well. If you don't have any makeup on, it's great. You can just go from this straight into your toner or your serums. It's gorgeous. It makes my skin feel very refreshed. I really do love it. Is it worth the money? If you have the money, absolutely. It's beautiful. Are there dupes? Yes. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, like, when I'm strapped for cash, am I gonna reach for this one over, say, the La Roche-Posay cream cleanser? I'll list above. No, I would go for the La Roche if you don't have the money. But if you do have the money, this is beautiful. It feels really great. Next. So up next in your routine would be P50, your toner. Obviously you need to be using P50. This is the only reason I'm making this entire video, is because this is what got me into this whole brand. This is the original P50. This is empty. The next one I'm gonna be buying is Lotion P50 Pigment 400. Is it worth the money? Abso-flippin-lutely. This is gonna do everything you need it to do and more. The P50 formula is really good if you've used other formulas before it. I just wanna go a more gentle route next time, but I will repurchase these for the rest of my life. There is no other toner on this planet for me. Next up are gonna be the serums that I use. This is Complex Erybiol. This is for acne. This is salicylic acid and some yeast extracts. This is great. It doesn't burn, it doesn't sting. It's less like in your face spearmint kind of feeling like other acne serums can be, because it's a little bit more gentle. The power of this brand are usually from acids and plant extracts. So I really do love this. This is like maybe my 4th serum I've purchased. I bought the small one because they were out of stock of the large one. Worth the money? Absolutely. Go buy it if you have acne or blackheads. Next up is going to be Serum Placenta. Also really amazing if you have acne, but it's also really good if you just have like problematic skin that needs nourishment and healing. Placenta is exactly what it says it is. It's got placenta in it. Get over it. We love it. I can put this everywhere. I usually put a couple drops in my hand and then I'll do this and then I just like press it in all over. I go over my eyes. I go everywhere with Serum Placenta. This is one of those products that's weird and it smells gross, but it's amazing. I also love the Creme Placenta. I just don't have that in my routine right now, but this is absolutely worth the money. These serums, they're not that insanely priced either, so I would 100% reach for this over something I could find at like Sephora. I just find that this 100% feeds my skin. I feel that my skin feels more nourished when I use placenta. I also feel that my acne heals faster. If I've had a sunburn or an allergic reaction to something, a couple days after the initial redness and anger and irritation goes down, I will start using this back in my routine after it's all healed. And I find that it heals everything much quicker. I think this is a serum that really anybody could benefit from. My last serum that I love and I just keep purchasing is Oligoprotein Marines. This is beautiful. This is for everybody. This is brightening. This is unifying. This is refreshing. This is like my vitamin C replacement. I just don't reach for vitamin C anymore. Once I started using this, I find that is pretty much it. It gives me the same results. I'm not going to say it's the same thing because it's not. This is mostly like seaweed extract kind of a product. I put this underneath my eyes. I put it all over. This is a daytime product for me. I don't use it at night. I just find that I get more energizing benefits out of this during the daytime. Like I said, it really has replaced my vitamin C. 100% worth the price. Again, the full size price of this is the same as most of the other serums that you can find at Sephora and Ulta and wherever, even your dermatologist's office. So I find that this is 100% worth the price. I love this. I love this. I will buy this over and over again. Let's talk about my Creme Pigment 400 or Pigment 400. This was on my wish list that I built on my profile on the website that I use to buy my products for a very long time. I kept asking for samples of this every time I was buying my P50s or whatever else that I was constantly purchasing. And I finally bit the bullet and I picked this up. I have conflicting opinions and thoughts on this product. Number one, it's beautiful. It makes my skin just glow from within. It's a daytime product for me. It's not even technically supposed to be your moisturizer. It's like a treatment cream. You can mix this with other products, hint, hint, or you can just use it alone like you would a serum or like a treatment before your moisturizer. It's not a moisturizer by itself. I love the way it makes my skin look. I like the way it feels and smells. It's not scented, but it doesn't smell strange like a lot of the other Biologique Recherche products do. It's very refreshing. The conflict that I have is, do I really see a huge difference in my skin when I'm using this? I don't know, you guys, I'm about 50, I can't help it. I love the way it smells. It just smells fresh. It's pretty much half empty. I've been using this for 3 months, I think now. And it's like a vanity product. I don't know how else to describe it. I also bought the Pigment 400 serum as well, and I just feel like I wasn't getting results with those two products like I am the oligoprotein marines. I don't want to talk bad about it because I know that on the reviews that I've read, people are like obsessed with this, and maybe I'm just finding that my skin needs something else, like just a serum. I don't know. It's like, I do like it, but I don't know if I can justify how much money this is to buy it again when I'm seeing good results with just the serums that I already have. So would I recommend this? If you have the money, absolutely, it's beautiful. But if you don't have the money and you really want to combat acne scarring and redness and pigmentation in your skin, I would reach for just keep with the serums. I hate saying that I won't rave about it because it's like I like it, but you know what I'm saying? So is it beautiful if you have the money? Absolutely. But like I said, if you don't have the money, I would skip this one. Up next is my Creme Mask Vernix. I've spoken about this one before on a different video, but my opinions and thoughts on it have changed now that I've used, I don't know, I would say like 25% of it. I use this very sparingly. This is too heavy to be used as a everyday, twice a day moisturizer. This is a creme mask. So you can layer it to be a mask, but you can also use it sparingly as a moisturizer. This has become a multiple use product for me that I really do enjoy. So I recently added retinol back into my skincare routine, which has been really scary for me. Retinol, Retin-A, adapalene has always given me nice results, but just ruined my face in the meantime. But I started using it differently, and I started using it on top of this at nighttime, not using toner or acids in that moment that night. And I do it about 3 times a week. Wow, beautiful, love it, life-changing. On to the next one. Just kidding. This is really nice. This is so healing. It's described as revitalizing, repairing, and protective. And it really is. It's very thick and emollient. But once you've rubbed it into your skin, it's like it soaks in immediately and your skin feels nourished and fed and bouncy, but not disgusting. It is a little sticky, a little tacky, but that's fine because I usually don't end the night with this. So if you're worried about it like sticking to your pillows, you're not going to have that problem. I do like it. It also mixes well with the Pigment 400. They mix together well to be like a daytime moisturizer because the Creme Pigment 400 will like thin it out a little bit. But I really like it as a product on its own. Again, this is very pricey. But if you are looking for something that's going to really do a lot of multiple things and you want to get your money's worth out of it, I do think it is worth the money. It's also really nice if you mix it with your Serum de Teint or other products, like I said, or even like a heavy tinted, heavy coverage foundation. It just plays well with others. That's how I'm gonna word that. It's a really nice product. Yes, I would recommend. One of my all-time favorite products from Biologique Recherche is Creme Dermo-Purifiante. This is what they're gonna recommend to you when you have acne or blackheads when you go to a spa or have an online consultation. This is such a good moisturizer. When I started using this in the beginning, I was like, this is oily, this isn't gonna work for me. And then I was like, oh, no, this is everything it needs to be and more. This is a purifying face cream with yeast in it, a couple of other plant extracts. This is so good. I don't even know what number this is. This is probably my 4th jar. Smells weird, like a lot of their products do, but this is so nice. It just glides on the skin, gives you a glow because it is a little, I don't want to use the word oily, but it doesn't soak in immediately right away. It does leave a little bit of like a slip on your skin, but I still think it's usable for daytime. I find that it just makes my skin look really glowy, which is what I usually shoot for with my look. It really does help heal your acne. Every time I think I'm gonna find something else, a dupe does not exist for this. It just does not. There is nothing on the market like this moisturizer. And I was actually reading an article like a couple days ago about how dermatologists do recommend this. So it is on the friendly list. If you're the type of person who wants to listen to dermatologists above and beyond, which I agree with. They know more than more than estheticians. That's just the bottom line. But this is so good. I will always have this. I'm acne prone. Until I stop breaking out, I will always reach for this. It's 100% worth the money. This is one of the lesser costing moisturizers in their brand. I think it's like, what's it called? The Essentials or something. I'll put it up here. But this is really great. It's affordable within Biologique Recherche, not technically affordable in the real world if you're comparing it to like Ulta and Sephora and like drugstore. But I do recommend it. This is totally worth the money. This is some money that I don't mind shelling out because it really heals my acne, helps prevent the acne, and it just is super nourishing. Amazing. 5 stars. Masks. Okay, so I've already spoken about Vivant and VIPO2 about how I use them together, but a different way I've been using VIPO2 is that I'm using this the mornings after I use retinol to just help heal it, to make sure I don't have any irritation. So far, so good. This is the best mask that Biologique Recherche makes, with a close second being Vivant, which is that yeasty Vegemite cream for your face. I don't care, y'all. This smells weird. It doesn't smell like chocolate. I love it. I will always repurchase these. These are completely worth it. VIPO2 is more expensive than Vivant. Vivant is not that bad within the range of BR. So if you're acne prone and have like whiteheads, blackheads, and you just have some clogging and congestion in your skin, this is what I would say to reach for out of all of their masks. But if you have the money to mix and you want something that's going to be nourishing, brightening, purifying, this is amazing. This is such a good mask. Nothing feels more nourishing than this mask. When I don't reach for VIPO2, I go for Biosensible. I still don't really know how I feel about this mask, to be honest with you. It's nice. It is hydrating. It's marketed as a soothing and protecting facial mask. Biosensible is the line for like red, angry, irritated skin. And I thought that I would be that way when I started using the retinol again. But because I've been using all the other BR products and using it at night at the very end of my routine, I found that I haven't really had that much irritation. So I do love this for like the mornings. Like I'll wake up, do my skincare, put this on, go make a coffee, sip it. About 10 minutes after I've applied it, I take it off. And it's nice. But for me personally, and my skin type, I've been comparing it to VIPO2, and I still prefer VIPO2. So I think that when I run out of this, I won't repurchase it, and I'll continue to go to VIPO2. Now, if you're someone with like rosacea and angry red skin and you want something to really calm it down, but you don't want anything else, I would say maybe reach for this. It's a nice product, it feels good, but I still prefer VIPO2. So if you want to cut costs and you don't want to buy all the dang masks, go for VIPO2. It's still my number one. And the last product, I kept saying I was gonna make an individual video for this, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it because I'm a bad person. This is Serum de Teint. This is the last Biologique Recherche step in my routine of it. This is nice. This is it's called a Protector and Perfector Tinted Skincare. It is skincare with color in it. I look at this like the step between my moisturizer and my primer. It's like free radical protection. It's not got SPF in it, but now that I've used a lot of it, you can see I've used quite a bit. I'd say like what, 20% of it. I realize what this is and what this is not. Is it worth the money if you're looking for a tinted serum-y type of product? Absolutely. I think I've used a couple of other items that would compare to this, but this beats it. You need to be careful with how much product of this that you use. I have overused it and I found that it pilled up on the sides of my face, but that was because I just like squirting it and piling it on my face. That's not how you need to use this. If you have beautiful, perfect skin, and you just want some protection on top of your SPF and to even out your skin tone a little bit, you're gonna really love this. If you have really problematic skin, you have a lot of acne, a lot of scarring, a lot of just discoloration and ruddiness to cover, you're not gonna like this on its own. It's not enough. It's not. This is not for you people with super heavy, crazy acne. So there are times when this is not for me, and then there are times when this is for me and I love it. It's one of those things where it's a luxury item. Is it worth the $140 price tag? Ugh, guys, I don't know. I don't know, because me personally being such a huge Biologique Recherche fan, I would say yes. If you're not and you're trying to dip your toes into the brand, this is not the product that I would tell you to reach for because of its price tag. It is really pretty. I like it. In fact, I love mixing it with Vernix. I got that tip from Tosca. Follow her on Instagram. I love her information. And when you mix these two together, they make a really thick protective barrier with a little bit of color in it. But if you're on a budget and you're looking for something that's just a little bit of coverage, just get a tinted moisturizer. You do not need to spend $140 on this. But if you're like me and you're a Biologique Recherche fan and you're loyal to the brand, I would say try this out. At the end of the day, is this worth the money? Yes, if you have the money. If you don't have the money, skip it. That's it. That's my current, all the Biologique Recherche that I have. That costs $1,400. I really need to step back, and I will. Now that I have evaluated who I am as a person and that this is not who I am, I need to step back. But guys, my skin's glowing, and it's because of this brand, and will I ever stop talking about it? I don't know. I will when you tell me to. So anyway, if you guys want me to do a dupe video on skincare or like my drugstore favorites, let me know. I can do that. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope this is like almost like a buying guide for you if you were interested in dipping your toes in Biologique Recherche. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Do I look dumb? Like, you know what I mean?